Morning everyone, myself Madhuri. Today I will discuss on a topic about advanced software testing. Before discussing about topics of software testing, first of all we must learn about what is software testing and why do we need software testing. So first of all, what is software testing? Software testing is a process of evaluating the functionality of a software application to find any software bugs. Here, bugs are nothing but errors. It checks whether the developed software meet the specified requirements and it identifies any defect in the software in order to produce a good quality product. Software testing is basically executing a system in order to identify any gaps, errors, or missing requirements in contrary to the actual requirement. So, this is the software testing definition. Then, why do we need software testing? We need software testing for the following reasons. Cost effective. First one is cost effective. Testing has many benefits and one of the most important one is cost effectiveness. Testing our project on time can save money in the long run. Software development consists of many stages, and if bugs are caught in the earlier stages, it costs much less to fix them. So, this is the first need. And the next one is security. This is the most sensitive part of software testing because users always looking for trusted products that they can rely on. It helps in removing problems and risks before the delivery of the product. And the next one is customer satisfaction. The ultimate goal for a product owner is to give the best customer satisfaction. Software should be tested in order to bring the best user experience possible. And the next one is product quality. Software testing is important to follow the product requirement because it helps you get the required end results or good quality product. These are some of the needs about software testing. So coming to our subject advanced software testing, the first topic is testing in the life cycle. Testing in the software life cycle. In the software lifecycle, the testing plays an important role which helps to improve the quality, reliability, and performance of the system. Testing is a necessary process in the development project, and testing is also necessary during the deployment. Testing is very important part of the life cycle of any developed product from the initial idea to during the development stage and in the deployment until the product is taken out of the deployment and disposed of. So this is the importance of measure in testing in the software life cycle. And when we want to develop a product, we need some development models. Here the development model is in the software life cycle. The development model is a specification of the order of the processes and the transition criteria for progressing from one process to the next process. Software lifecycle models describe the phases of the software cycles. The reason for using a software development model is to produce better quality software and faster. A number of software development models usually grouped according to the one of the following concept. First one is sequential model and the next one is incremental model and the next one is iterative model. So the first one sequential model. Here sequential model means it follows order, it following the order means it is not repeating the phases. It is not there is no repetition there. In sequential model, the first type of the sequential model was the waterfall model, and the waterfall model is the earliest software development lifecycle approach that was used for software development. In a waterfall model, each phase must be completed before the next phase can begin, and there is no overlapping in these phases. So this is the diagrammatic representation of waterfall model. So and these are the waterfall model phases. But the drawback of waterfall model is we move to next stages only when the previous one is finished, and there was no chance to go back of something is found wrong in later stages. This is the major drawback of waterfall model. And the next sequential model is V model. V model is known as verification and validation software model, is an SDLC in which there is a testing phase parallel to each development phase. The V model is an extension of waterfall model in which testing is done on each stage parallel with development in a sequential way. Here the verification means the assessment of whether the object fulfills the specified requirements, or here the verification means it is the assessment of whether the object fulfills the specified requirements or not, and the validation means it is the assessment of correctness of the product in the relation to users needs and requirements. So this is the V model. And the next one is incremental model. In the incremental model, it is a process of software development where requirements divided into multiple standalone modules of the software development cycle. In this model, each module goes through the requirement analysis, design, code or implementation phase, and then the testing phases. Every subsequent release of the module adds more functions to the previous releases. The process continues until the complete system achieved. This is the incremental model, and it is the diagrammatic representation of incremental model. And the next one is iterative model. In this model, we can start with some of the software specification and develop the first version of the software. After the first version, if there is a need to change the software, then the new version of the software is created with a new iteration. Every release of the iterative model finishes in an exact and fixed period that is called the iteration. The iterative model allows the accessing earlier phases in which the variations made respectively. So this is the major use of iterative model. The final output of the project renewed at the end of the software development lifecycle phases. So this is the iterative model. And these are some of the software development models used in software organization. In software development, the testing is done using different types of testing types. So these are some of the testing types I will explain now. First one is component. Component testing is defined as a software testing type in which the testing is performed on each individual component separately without integrating with other components. And the next one is integrated testing. Integrated testing is defined as a type of testing where software modules are integrated logically and tested as a group. The purpose of this level of testing is to expose defects in the interactions between the software modules when they are integrated. There are three types of integration testing, sir. First one is top-down integration testing, and the next one is bottom-up integration testing, and the next one is sandwich integration testing. The first one, top-down integration testing. It is a method in which integration testing takes place from top to bottom, following the control flow of the software system, because the higher level modules are tested first and then the lower level modules are tested and integrated in order to check the software functionality. So this is the top-down integration system, and this is the diagrammatic approach of top-down integration testing. And the next one is bottom-up integration testing. It is a strategy in which the lower level modules are tested first. In the bottom-up integration testing, the lower level modules are tested first, and these tested modules are then further used to facilitate the testing of higher level modules. The process continues until all modules at top level are tested. Once the lower level modules are tested and integrated, then the next level of modules are formed. So this is the bottom up integration testing. And the next one is sandwich integration testing. It is a strategy in which top level modules are tested with lower level modules. At the same time, lower level modules are tested and integrated with top level modules and tested as a system. It is a combination of top down and bottom up approaches. So therefore it is also called as hybrid integration testing. And the next testing is system testing. System testing is a level of testing that validates the complete and fully integrated software product. It means system testing tested the completed project or completed software development product. And the purpose of a system testing is to evaluate the end-to-end system specification. So this is the system testing. And the next one is unit testing. Unit testing is a type of software testing where the individual units are individual modules of a software tested. Unit test is done during the development of an application by the developer. This is the unit testing. And the next topic is supporting process. There will be a number of supporting activities or supporting process are used for the software development. The primary supporting processes are quality assurance, product management, configuration management. The first one, quality assurance. The quality assurance activities must start early and become an integrated part of entire development project. Quality assurance is a process that ensures that developed software meets and complies with defined or standardized quality specifications. It is an ongoing process with the software development lifecycle that routinely checks the developed software to ensure it meets the desired quality measures. And the next one is project management. Project management is the supporting process. It is the supporting process that is the team management team managed and controlled during the entire project from first idea to release of the product. This is the activity of project management. And the next one is configuration management. The purpose of configuration management is to establish and maintain integrity of work products. It is controlled the storage and preparing the status reporting for selected products. So this is our today's topic. Thank you.